Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be telling you and showing you what the GPU GeForce 210 would look like while gaming, and also just if it's really bad, and as bad as the number, So, so first let's check with the specs. Well, if you're looking to buy a GT or a GPU for gaming because you're building a gaming PC pre-built, don't even waste your time looking at this. You should at least even just buy minimum a GT 1030, minimum. 710 and 730 aren't worth it either, but yeah, so as we can tell, this is the 210. Here are the specs. Recommended gaming resolutions: 640, 480, 1280, but 640 by 480, 1280 by 720, and 1366 by 768. So this actually does not support 1920 by 1080, which I will get into later. So, if you're trying to run any games, like these games, any of them, you are not going to make it, like Fortnite, Valorant, Halo, Warzone, stuff like that. Blender and Minecraft. Blender isn't really a game, but Blender and Minecraft, they're both going to be super laggy, and it's not to the point where it's not going to be that playable at all. Now, if we go ahead and look at the brackets or the monitor control, we can see that there's DVI, I forgot what this one is, an HDMI. Usually the older models like this or the GeForce 710 have DVI in this other one. But if we take a look at the, let's just say 1050 Ti, you can see that it has two HDMI and DVI. So my monitors, but that's because a lot of the newer models have HDMI and a lot of the older ones don't. Or they do, but they just have DVI in that other one. So if we look here, it's PCI 2, which is old. It's okay, let's see. It's DDR3, which is not good. Single slot and DirectX 11. Now the reason why you're gonna get error messages when you try and run these games, some of these games, most of them, basically all of them, is because they're DirectX 11 games. Now, if I go into DXDiag, take a look at what happens. It just opens up. There, display 1. Look, it says, let's go system. I have DirectX 12 because my PC is the newest DirectX. But they say that it supports DirectX 11 and 10. But if you go to the actual description, it says blah blah blah. Okay, so it says here, even though the graphics card supports DirectX 11, the feature level is only 12, which means that the games that are so it's basically meaning if you have a DirectX 11 machine, like the CPU it's still gonna work like a regular 210, but if you try and run, as you can see, it says direct 11 and 12 titles, it won't work. So let's get out of the gaming. Let's just say you want to build a PC that's just for work and just to get that out of the way. So just for that, I'm just gonna show you guys something really soon. But if you want to, just a regular working PC or laptop, depends, and you just want to get a GPU just in case you want to run something and it isn't really bad. Sometimes if you buy a really old model of a GPU, it won't upgrade anything. What it would do is it would even slow down. So I'll give you an example. My dad has i7, I think 10100K. Probably not actually. Probably like a less model. It's definitely an i7 7th gen, but he has 32 or 20 gigabytes of RAM, something like that, 24. If he adds this in right now, his monitors are able to support 1920 by 1080, but they won't be able to now, because even if he tries to connect his monitors here, he'll only be able to connect the one, I think, because one's HDMI, the rest are HDMI, but there's only one HDMI slot here. Now you can get a docking station, which is what I have, but it's not the best. Sometimes it won't be the fastest. But DirectX, or the GeForce 210 isn't supportive of DirectX 11 games or 12, and it also isn't supportive for 1920 by 1080, or better known as 4K, because if I go into my display settings, if I go to this monitor, I can have 1920 by 1080. The thing is, it doesn't let me, because if I pull this up, these are the recommended gaming resolutions, and those are basically, if it's recommended, it's like the only ones that would work pretty okay, or the ones that just aren't featured. And so as you can see, 1440 by 900 is not the same as 1920 by 1080. And none of my monitors can, just small glitch there. None of my monitors actually don't support 4K. It's just this GPU. So if you are looking to get even if it's for gaming, don't even think about trying to buy a GPU. So just don't buy the 210 or the 710 or 730. It's not worth it. Anything above that really is better. Even a GT 1030, which is what I'm getting. But what I'm saying, sometimes if you buy a PC part, it would limit what you have. So if you think it'd upgrade, you're wrong. If you have a 4K 1920 by 1080 monitor, 1080p monitor, you connect this, the max resolution you're gonna have is 1440 by 900, or whatever resolution you like that's maxed out on the what it's capable of, kind of. So the conclusion is, if you want to buy GeForce 210, unless you want to time travel to 2009, which is its release date, even then you still probably would have a bad compatible like, because if we just like go ahead and search up on YouTube, like if it's by Crisps or whatever other benchmark YouTuber there are, for like, I'll just show you an example. So yeah, if you check any benchmarks, make sure to check the date, because these games actually did used to have like support DirectX 10, but I'm just going to give you an example. And yeah, so this is what happens. It says a DRD compatible GPU feature level 11 shader model 5 is required to run the engine. That basically means that DRD 11, direct whatever, something 11. So a feature level 11 model, which if we go back to the specs, it says does not support DirectX 11 or 12 games. Now, yeah, so the conclusion is, if you want to buy, so if you're looking forward to buying a GeForce 210, 710, or 710 and 730s are different. They're like kind of better. They can actually run games, but still not good. But yeah, if you buy this graphics card, if you're going to buy it and just wanted to watch a video, then yeah, this is the right video. Just don't buy it. Just, you can literally save up money, and it could probably cost you a lifetime. Not a lifetime, but it could probably, it'd cost you save you a lot of money, and also anger. But yeah, so if you are looking forward to buying this, don't buy it. If you already buy it, you're screwed, and you're probably just gonna use your gaming PC as a Dell, one of those 1999 Dell work laptops for the rest of your life, and just buy a 3090, well, 1030, whatever. Anyways, bye.